I've stepped into the black. I say, hey now.
The ball game. Murray in the shotgun. Pocket throws. There's Justin Scott Wesley. He catches it on the floor. It's home. Into the end zone. Touchdown! Play fake Murray. Now pump fake to the near side. Throws it into the end zone. There's a touchdown. Justin Scott Wesley. 14, make it a 16-yard strike. Murray with a play fake and then a pump fake, Z, and snap to Mason. He throws it. It's tipped but caught by Jay Rome, the tight end. Comes pressure from the outside. He steps up in the pocket. They get a hand on him. They'll work under center, play fake. And they all hide the ball trick, and now Mason just kind of runs for his life. He dumps it over the line of scrimmage, and it's intercepted by Reggie Carter. He just kind of dumped it, tried to waste it, get it across the 50, and Carter picked it off as his group in the eye, works under center, hands it off to Brandon Hart, and boom, hit hard in the backfield. Third down, Murray drops back in the shotgun, throws it over the middle. It's caught by McGowan on a crossing route. He'll be tackled by Connor Norman around the 16-yard line. 32-yarder from the far hash, kicking to the right for Marshall Morgan. And the field goal try is good. There's the snap.
Ooh, nice rotation.
Third down, quick throw, and it's caught at the 15-yard line. Rump.
Hey, big Rump.
Did he get in the end zone? Yeah, touchdown right down the middle between the hashes.
I'll tell you what, that's a great kid. He just got a real sweet spirit about him, and he works hard, and he just came in as a mid-year junior college transfer.
Murray in the pocket, has time, hangs it up, and
I'll tell you what,
far sideline. Nice catch, Rhett McGowan.
I'll tell you what, man, that guy just makes plays, you know.
From the black 41, Murray's going down the middle. There's Justin Scott Wesley.
Did he
extends
hang
the
on?
arm, makes
How
the
about
catch.
that?
Yeah, down at the 5.
How about that?
Maybe the 4. 4 with 38 seconds left. Murray going to throw it into
back
the corner.
shoulder.
And did he catch it? Yeah,
I'll
Rhett
tell you
McGowan. Well, that was quick.
It was. He was getting mauled too, but yeah, I think it was Reggie Wilkerson over there in the coverage, another mid-year enrollee who's very talented.
Black team trailing 17-7. Welch sets up in the pocket, hangs it up deep for the near side. Is caught by Rump at the 20, Rump at the 10, Rump into the end zone, touchdown. Boy, he hung up a nice pass, Parker Welch. Pass over the middle is caught around the 29-yard line. And that is Clay Johnson. He broke away from one tackle, gets down inside the 5, down to the 1-yard line. To tie the ball game, there's the snap again. No rushing on the kicking plays, and the field goal is good, and we're even at 17. Shotgun snap to Mason. Play fake out of the pistol. He'll dance around, throw it to Karimpolis. Caught at the 41. Karimpolis quickly across the 50, down to the red team 40. Marshall, the lone setback. Snap to Murray. Drops back, sets up, throws near side. Back shoulder catch made by Conley. Breaks away from one tackle. Stutter steps at the 40, at the 37. Spun at the 35 and down to the 34-yard line. Patrick Belis for a 23-yarder from the near hash. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Did that hit the upright? Georgia with the kick. 35-yard attempt, and the field goal is good. The Dogs made all their kicks today. Quick snap, Tigers. A handoff. Oh, he's eaten up by Jordan Jenkins and slung to the turf. Back at the 42-yard line. He bear hugged him and twisted him back in the backfield and then slung him down at the 42. It's to the far side in motion. Boyd. A quarterback option or quarterback draw, and he will score off the left side. A big hole for Taj Boyd. Tigers 7-0 leading Georgia first quarter. Dogs 1st and 10 on the 25. Toss to Gurley, runs right. Big hole, 30, 35, 40. Gurley down the far sideline. He runs by the last guy. He got a piece of his ankle. He looked at his cleat. And there goes Gurley for the touchdown. 75 yards. And Keith Marshall is in. Murray steps up in the pocket, breaks free, throws on the run, wide open. Is Michael Bennett, and it looked like he made a one-arm grab, a one-handed catch as he was falling down backwards at the 47-yard line. Second and about 13 for the Bulldogs. We trail 14-7 first quarter. Murray, play fake, sets up in the pocket with time, throws over the middle. It's caught at the 5. Justin Scott Wesley went high to make the catch, and he's pretty darn excited about it. Scott Wesley, the redshirt sophomore, 5'11" and 206 from Camilla, Georgia. There's the snap to Murray. Hands it off, misdirection. Marshall with a man on him, going to drag him into the end zone. Touchdown, yes!
Boy, that was all Keith Marshall right there, just dragging Clemson Tigers in. A little misdirection.
Gurley's out to the wide side. We've got a power eye with Lynch in the backfield. Moves in motion slowly. Handed to big Quavon Hicks, the fullback. He breaks through the line of scrimmage. Quickly to the 20, the 30, and dragged down around the 40-yard line. Quavon Hicks with a huge carry. Dogs on the Tiger 34. They snap it to Murray. He looks. Now he runs to the near side. He's still looking. He throws back across. It's caught at the 20. Wooten to the 10. Wooten to the 5. He dives in. Slams the ball down in the end zone for the touchdown. Brad Allen said the knee hit the ground before the ball broke the plane, so Georgia has the ball first and goal on the Tiger 1-yard line. Quavon Hicks. They give it to Hicks. Boom! Touchdown! I think he broke the plane. Yes, he did. Touchdown.
Boy, huge hole there opened up by Chris Burnett and David Andrews. Hicks running right over Chris Burnett easily into the end zone.
Pistol formation. McDowell lined up behind him. He fakes the handoff. Boyd will throw and hit as he throws, and he makes the catch and then dropped it out of bounds. It's going to be incomplete. He caught it coming down, and then Peak couldn't hang on as it was broken up on the near sideline. Third and goal right here. Boyd fakes the handoff, dances behind the line of scrimmage, finds a seam, and did he get in? Yes. Dogs couldn't grind out a first down. They will fake it. Barber takes the snap. He's got the first down. He's tripped up at the 39. High formation. Gurley's back in. Gurley takes the handoff. Cuts right, and he breaks a tackle at the 3 and gets into the end zone. Touchdown. He started left, cut back right, left 2 tacklers in his wake. He stiff-armed Breland and got into the end zone straight ahead between the hash marks. Formation, Hicks and Gurley in the backfield, lined up behind Murray. It's Gurley taking the handoff, big hole up the middle, 30, 35, 40, 45. A helmet falls off. Gurley knocked it off after a gain out to the 47-yard line. 3rd and 2. Snap to Murray. Looks right, throws it in that direction. It's caught by Conley. Spins away from the defender towards the sideline. 30, 25, breaks another tackle. 20. Stiff arms a man. They drag him down at the 10. They lead by 3. They're trying to add to it. Watkins curls around. Boyd throws it to the tight end on the right side. He makes the catch. He stepped out of bounds, though. He dove for the pylon. He didn't get it. They're going to mark him short at the 2. That was trying to bust one into the end zone here. Murray steps up and throws, and he hits a man in the flat. That's Marshall out of the backfield. Stiff arms one man, still on his feet, pushing to the end zone on the near sideline. They say he stepped out of bounds at the 2. Murray, quarterback sneak, takes it and dives off right guard. Let's see if he got it. The line judge says yes, touchdown. Now they bring a little bit of a blitz. They toss it to Gurley. He runs through 2 tackles, putting the arm on the man as he pushes him to the ground. Murray in the shotgun wants to throw. They grab him from behind, pull him as he heaves it, and Bennett makes the catch down at the South Carolina 22-yard line. They go quick. Gurley takes a toss to the near side, down the near sideline, and where? Touchdown! Thought he stepped out of bounds at the 1. No, he tight-roped it just inside the pylon. Gurley stays in at tail. They reposition the fullbacks. Hand it off to Gurley. No fake. Murray wide open in the end zone. There's Big Artie Lynch. Touchdown, baby. Beautiful fake for Murray. He hit the ball. Nobody covered Lynch. And Sean Carson, again, the deep man stands in the end zone for South Carolina. We pop it up and try an onside kick, and we recover it. Barber popped it up, and Blake Sailors recovered the ball near midfield. We go with 2 tight ends, Lynch and Williams. And we'll throw out of that formation. Over the middle, wide open is Arthur Lynch, the tight end. And he makes the catch at the Carolina 28-yard line. Snap to Murray. Looks with time, throws, caught! Justin Scott Wesley, first down and more. It's first and goal inside the 10. Takes a look at the goalpost. The snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is good. Shaw back to pass, pump fake, pocket is squeezed shut as Garrison Smith will get a sack of Connor Shaw. A loss of 6 on the sack for Garrison Smith. Shaw in the pocket, steps up, now runs up and wants to move to his left, and he runs right into Leonard Floyd, the freshman at the 20-yard line, who just bear hugs him and slings him back. First and 10, Georgia leading it 10-3. Murray's going to take it and roll out to the near side. He's looking, throws back across his body, caught by Justin Scott Wesley inside the 10. Second down, 3 for the Dogs. Snap to Murray, looks left, throws it in the flat left side. Marshall, he's just got to beat a man to the end zone, and he does as he sprints to the far corner. Touchdown, Keith Marshall. First down and 10. Shaw takes the snap in the shotgun, sets up on the near hash, throws to the far corner, and touchdown. Here's Gurley again, a little bit of space on the near side. Oh, stiff arm at the 50. Why just shoved him into the turf. Jimmy Legree. Gurley again stumbles as he takes the handoff. Did he push his way in there? He did! Touchdown! He was stumbling, going straight ahead. He just powered it into the end zone, and the Dogs have the lead again. Snap to Shaw, sets up on the far hash. Going to hang it up in the near corner of the end zone, and it is a touchdown. In the pistol, snap is high, and he catches it on the bobble, and then just has to go down with it. 5. Here they come. The Dogs bring the house. Shaw ducks under one blitzer. Now he's going to run to the 35, to the 32, to the 25, and tripped up there, but a first down for South Carolina. Did he fumble the football? Did he fumble it? Yeah, he did. Georgia has the ball. Murray throws it in the near flat to Marshall. He's got space on the near sideline. Marshall all the way to the 50. Gives a man a move at the 40, at the 30, and knocked down from behind. Boy, he just weaved his way right up the near sideline. Kawan Lewis, a linebacker, finally got Marshall. Between the hashes, it's right in front of the goalpost, straight away. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is away, and the kick is good. Murray drops back, has some time, throws on an out route, and Conley goes up and gets it, makes the catch, and a first down. Hicks again, big hole, Quavon, straight ahead 30, 25, and grabbed around the ankles and falls forward to where the 24. Murray looking for 6 right here. Snap in the shotgun. He's going to roll to the right, directing traffic. He'll hang it up in the end zone, and it is caught! Touchdown, Gurley in the end zone, far corner. 4 receivers from Murray. He rolls out, he avoids Clowney, throws it down the field. Look who's wide open, and we make the catch. Justin Scott Wesley. There goes that sprinter speed. Turn it on, baby! Touchdown! Davis in the backfield. 4 receivers set. Takes the snap, they run the pitch to Davis. Oh, he didn't get in! We stopped him! They tried to pitch to the right on the option, and we hit him on 4th down, and here comes the flag. The Bulldogs have beaten South Carolina, the number 6 team in the country, to even the record at 1-1. Here's Colin Barber to punt for Georgia. Breland Chancellor waiting. High, wobbly spiral, beautiful kick. Chancellor does not like to call fair catches, but he may change his mind. Connor Norman with a terrific special teams play as he made contact after Chancellor caught the ball. Gurley's the tail, play faked to Todd Gurley. Murray plants and throws deep, far sideline, going to Chris Conley, and it is caught! Waist high on the fingertips at the 20-yard line, and he's down at the 17. Hand off to Pegram. Bursting through the line of scrimmage is Jordan Jenkins to wrap him up and throw him down for a loss. 3rd and about 5 for North Texas in a scoreless first quarter. Thompson wants to pass. Here comes sack man Leonard Floyd, the linebacker. And the clock ticks. Murray fakes back to pass, throws a laser beam, and it's caught by J. Rome, the tight end, in mean green territory. Tripped up around the 32, the 31-yard line. Kenny Byers, the cornerback. Murray to Gurley. He's got some running room now. Down to the 6, down to the 5. Stutter steps and touchdown in the right corner. He got the pylon and got his feet inside, and the ball across the plane. Gun, the lone setback is Jimerson. He'll take it, try to do a quarterback draw, and then it looks like he wanted to fake it. He goes back. He's going to be dropped by Leonard Floyd again. First quarter. Dogs work out of a hole on their own 2. Play fake for Murray. Wants to throw it deep. He's got a man. Reggie Davis makes the catch at the 42. He's going to take it the distance. 98 yards on the touchdown catch for the rookie, Reggie Davis. Touchdown. Right to left. Murray under center. Pivots, throws it back. It's a lateral. It's caught by Wooten. He's going to throw it deep downfield. There's Lynch to make the catch. The tight end in double coverage. Did he make the catch? I think he did, and a flag on the play as well. I think he's holding the ball between his knees. 2 receivers to the near side. That's the wide side of the field. 1 to the short, or 2 to the short, actually. Murray with time throws it over the middle. Caught by the tight end, Lynch, and he drags a man into the end zone. Touchdown as he falls across the goal line on the far hash mark, and the Dogs have 6 more. At the 2 to Chancellor, to the 5 to the 10. Between the hash marks 15-20. Little burst of speed. He breaks away. He's going to be gone. At the 50, at the 40, we won't catch him. He found the lane, and he has gone 98 yards for a touchdown for North Texas. We told you he was dangerous, and he just showed us why. And a safety up on the line of scrimmage as well. Play fake. Murray hides the ball. He's going to throw it quickly. There's Lynch wide open. Caught at the 10. Cuts inside 5. Knocked down at the 1-yard line. Artie Lynch. In his career. Now Murray's going to take it, try to push his way into the end zone on a quarterback sneak, and he does. Touchdown. Inside the Georgia 30 at the 27. It's second down. They play fake, and Thompson will throw, play action, and it's picked off. A diving interception at the 5-yard line by the freshman Trey Matthews. We walk Justin Scott Wesley in a little tighter on the near side. Murray in the pocket, now flushed out. He will run 20, 25, 30, slides at the 35, a 15-yard. They'll bring it back a little bit. Play fake Murray. Sets and throws from the hash. He's got JSW. He cut off his route. Did he catch it? Yeah, the official says he caught it. In the I formation. Murray will drop back. He won't play fake. He'll throw it up to the right corner, and it is caught! Chris Conley made the catch. Boy, that was almost a pick. It looked like Zach Whitfield, the defender, got a fingertip on it. Thompson takes the snap, pitches it left to Jimerson. Oh, he's eaten up in the backfield at the 25-yard line. Jordan Jenkins. Mason will reach and hand it off to J.J. Green. Angles to the right. He's got running room to the 35, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, near sideline, and knocked out of bounds where? At the 2-yard line. J.J. Green. Andrews is the center, and J.J. Green the tailback. He'll get the carry again, runs left tackle, and worms his way into the end zone. Touchdown standing. LSU sneaks some guys up in the gaps on defense. Murray with all kinds of time throws down the middle. It's caught by the tight end, Artie Lynch. He steps over one tackler at the 21 and falls forward to the 19-yard line. Andrews, the center, over the ball, snaps it to Murray, hands off to Gurley. Got a big block from Gates, tries to get to the corner to the outside. He gets just around the block of Gates and inside the 10-yard line. Murray will throw it into the end zone. Murray's pass is caught by Bennett, falling down. Touchdown! One receiver to each side. Handoff comes to Jeremy Hill. He looks for running room to the right. And Hill going to be dropped for a loss by Leonard Floyd. 2 tight ends set out of the eye. They play fake and roll out Mettenberger naked to the right. He throws on the run, and it is broken up. Hill in the backfield, takes the handoff, breaks to the outside, dropped in the backfield for a loss by Josh Harvey Clemens. Mettenberger looking, throws it over the middle, and it's caught for a touchdown by Boone, his second of the game. They spot the ball on the 21-yard line. We're going to run it with Gurley to the near side, to the 20, to the 25, breaks it over, field 30, 35. They go for his knees. 3-receiver formation for the Bulldogs. They work on the near hash. 2 receivers left and 1 to the right. Handoff Marshall, big hole straight up the middle, quickly to the 30 and to the 25, and down there, dragged down by Lamine Barrow, the linebacker. Just a little more than a minute to go. Play fake. Murray wants to throw for the end zone. He's got a man there, and it's caught. Did he get a feet in? Yes, he did. Chris Conley with a touchdown. He got the foot in under the goalpost on the back line of the end zone. Tigers now moving left to right from the 50. Handoff. Boom! McGee hit the backfield and dropped like a sack of rocks. back at the 45-yard line. 4, there's the snap. Here comes 4, maybe 5 people, and we will sack Mettenberger back on the 30-yard line, right through. Murray tossed to Marshall, gets a block on the near side, breaks the tackle, 25, near sideline, 20, 15, and forced out of bounds just inside the 10. About a 25-yard attempt. The snap was low. He gets it down. Erickson does a nice job getting the snap down and in place as Marshall Morgan puts it up and through. Sets up in the pocket with time. Now steps up, and we will drop him for a loss. 2-yard loss for another sack. Sterling Bailey twirls him around. Murray drops back to pass, sets up, got all kinds of space on the right side, runs and throws on the run, and it's caught at the 30-yard line by Conley. Fake to Marshall, wants to hang it up on the near sideline. Conley stops his route, comes back, catches it at the 45 of LSU. We're tied at 17. Murray looks to the right, now runs to the right, all alone at the 21. He makes the catch at the 17. That's Reggie Davis. Murray tries to sneak it in off the right side. Second effort, he gets in. The 44, and quickly set, ready to go. They hand it off to Jeremy Hill, and Hill is met at the 45 and tossed back. Snap to Murray. Sets up in the pocket, hangs it up near sideline, and oh, what a catch! What a catch by Chris Conley! Between the hash marks, middle of the field, there's the snap, it's good, the hold is good, the kick is up, it's away, does it reach? Yes! Yes, sir! Junior back deep. Barber takes his time, gets off a long, wobbly kick, gonna come down at the 26, and he fumbled it! He bobbled it! LSU tried to fall on it! Georgia falls on it, I think! At the 20, Dogs fall! Odell Beckham Jr. muffed the punt. I think the Dogs come out of the pile with it. Have an all ball game, 1:40 to go. Murray with time in the pocket, throws it in the end zone. Wide open, touchdown, baby! Michael Bennett, his second of the day. 2 receivers left, one to the right for Murray's in the shotgun. J.J. Green's in the backfield. He's gonna take the handoff. Quick burst up the middle, Green to the 35, to the 30. Dogs trying to drive down the field and win the ball game. Murray in the shotgun with time in the pocket, throws. There's Justin Scott Wesley. He catches it on the 4, tiptoes into the end zone. Touchdown! In the shotgun, Mettenberger back with time, throws it up, and it is incomplete. Trying to catch it, going backwards was Landry. Again, he's asking for a flag. And they split. There's the snap to Mettenberger. We pressure. He throws it up. It's too high. It's incomplete. Incomplete. The ball lands right in front of Trey Matthews, and Georgia will win this ball game. This crowd is delirious. Murray downs the ball, then takes it and heaves it about 60 yards high in the air. It lands on the 5. That's the ball game as the clock will tick down the final 10 seconds. And the celebration begins in Athens. Offset eye this time, handoff Marshall, big hole, cuts back in the middle, across the logo into Tennessee territory, and quickly down to the Volunteer 43-yard line, a gain of 13. They've got Marshall on the field for a 57-yarder. The kick is away. It's end over end. It's curling, and it is good! 57 yards. 55 last week, 57 today. That's a career best for the sophomore from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Hands on the 50 in the shotgun, takes a high snap, hands it to Neal. They run wide to the right. Georgia defends it well, cuts it off, and they will eat up Neal for a loss back on the 47. Shotgun snap, handed off to J.J. Green now. Green around the wide side, cuts back in outside the numbers and into Tennessee territory inside the 45. Merritt Hall is the fullback. Handoff, Douglas with a block, kicks to the outside, gets the first down, runs over a man at the 10. 2 tight end set, handoff to Douglas. He drives behind right tackle and tight end and is twisted down at the 1-yard line. Douglas is the tail. Murray wants to throw into the end zone, and oh, what a grab! A one-handed catch! Chris Conley, a little magic by Chris Conley for the touchdown in the far corner. Brian Randolph in coverage, but Conley leaped over him and made a one-handed stupendous catch for the touchdown, and the Dogs are up 9-0. 7, 2nd and 3. They don't even have the yard markers set, and a pass into the right flat is destroyed by Josh Harvey Clements, throwing to Josh Smith down the line of scrimmage on the far side. Man in motion to the right side. The tight end stops at the wing. Worley wants to throw to the right. He'll fire it, and it is low and nearly picked off by Mauger. No Gurley, no Marshall today. Murray, quick throw. There's Bennett wide open on a slant across the middle. Makes the catch at the 30. Angles to the 35. And tackled right there by Randolph, the safety. Michael Bennett with his first catch of the afternoon. Play fake Murray. Sets up with time over the middle. There's Conley. Makes the catch. Oh, he's upended. Heels overhead back at the down at the Tennessee 45-yard line. Byron Moore hit him low, and Conley just did a somersault right over him. In the shotgun, they get the snap off. Murray will throw it, slant to Conley, makes the catch. Conley breaks the tackle at the 25, inside the 20, down near the 15-yard line. Justin Coleman made the stop, and that pass play will give Aaron Murray enough to be the SEC's all-time passing yardage leader. He passes David Green at Georgia, who was also the SEC record holder. Aaron Murray, now the SEC's all-time leading passer. Murray takes the snap on the near hash with pressure behind him. Into the end zone, touchdown, quick slant, Rantavius Wooten. Whoop, whoop. Hand off to Neal. Runs into his lineman and then gets swallowed up by a Georgia lineman, Garrison Smith. The shotgun takes the snap on the 4. And we will sack him with Ray Drew. Tackles him high and drives him into the turf. Second sack of the day for Drew. Boy, he's really coming along now. Ray Drew, Davis, Bennett, and Scott Wesley, the receivers, but we're going to keep it in the hands of the freshman, J.J. Green. He's moving the pile, backpedaling. He got about 4 extra yards just driving backwards. 3 receivers to the right. Green with a big hole. Green to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, near sideline, and a stiff arm right to the face mask of the Tennessee defender and forced out of bounds around the 18-yard line. This side of the field, work on the near hash. Worley looking left, still looking with time. Slings it up for the end zone, and it is caught. I think they say touchdown. To his backs, takes the snap. Handoff Douglas. Douglas with a hole at the 25, at the 30. Breaks loose of a tackle at the 35 and up to the 38, maybe the 39-yard line. There's the snap. Worley pump fakes to the near side, wants to go deep. Here comes Ray Drew. He got away from him, but he won't get away from Jenkins, who grabs his legs and pulls him down. Did he get beyond the line of scrimmage? I don't know if he got back to it or not. And Jacob Carter, the deep receiver for Tennessee, he stands on the 37. Here come the Vols, and they got it! They blocked it. It's going forward. Picked up at the 15, at the 10, at the 5, and a touchdown. Tennessee blocked it, caught it on the bounce at the 15, and they're going crazy here in Knoxville, and that was Devon Swafford. Dogs have not trailed today, and they're trying to make sure that they don't. Time running out in the third quarter. Snap to Murray. Steps up in the pocket. He's got running room. 45-50, 45-40. Breaks the tackle. 35-30, 25. Veers this way. 10, 5, 4, 3. What a run. Aaron Murray down to the 3-yard line. Toss to Douglas to the left side. Hicks with a huge block. Douglas, did he get the pylon? You bet he did. Touchdown. Second and 14 now from our own 21. We're moving to the right. Fake Murray will throw it, and caught by Conley. Worley watching the play clock, letting it tick down. They hand it to Neal. Straight ahead. He angles in. Touchdown. Tennessee leads. Second 10 from the 25. Murray with the ball. Throws it to the near side. It's caught by Reggie Davis. Murray will hand it off to Green. Green starts right, hops over a blocker and a tackler, breaks another at the 40, at the 45, a stiff arm, and they never got him to the turf. He's run out of bounds, plays to get 6 yards for Georgia. It's 3rd and 6 from the Tennessee 45. Snap to Murray, looks to the left, and it's caught by Douglas in the flat. Douglas down the sideline, down to the 30. 3rd down and goal from the Tennessee 2. Snap to Murray, looks right, throws it right, and it's caught! Caught! Wooten, touchdown! A yard deep in the end zone.
Away from a 31-31 game with 5 seconds to go. The snap is high. The kick is good. Woo! Mop the brow. 5 seconds to go. Time with Tennessee moving to our right. There's the snap to Worley. Handoff to Neal. Neal stacked up at the 9, the 24, maybe the 23. Ramik Wilson hit him first, followed up by the linebacker Marlo Herrera. 2 receivers left and 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. Here comes the man in motion. They hand it to Howard. Pig Howard with blocks on the near side, trying to get to the corner to the 5. He dives for the pylon, and I think he got in there. Yes, he did. He lost the ball when he hit the ground, but he got the pylon, and it's a touchdown for Tennessee.
The runner lost possession of the ball prior to crossing the goal line. Therefore, by rule, it is a touchback. It'll be Georgia's ball at the 25-yard line.
From the far hash, left to right to win the game in overtime. Tennessee stacks the line. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is away. Watch it. Does it make it? Yeah! Yeah! It's good! Morgan's at the bottom of a pile of Bulldogs at the 35-yard line. Give him some air. Let him up. Dogs win it in overtime.
There's the snap to Franklin. 4-man rush. They have Franklin wrapped up at the 30, and they will bring him down at the 27-yard line. Big Leonard Floyd, the outside linebacker from Eastman, Georgia. 2 left and 2 right as far as the receivers go. They fake the handoff. Franklin nowhere to go. He runs right into Garrison Smith, who bear hugs him to the turf for the 2nd sack of the game for the Georgia defense. They snap it to Franklin, then the shotgun. He throws to the near side. It's nearly picked off at the 40. Center, and Douglas, the tailback, takes the handoff, makes a nice move, runs between the tackles straight ahead. Game is the lone setback, offset to Murray's left. Murray dumps it off to Douglas. Douglas makes the catch, runs through one tackler, and runs through another, and he may have the first down. Boy, he just blew up Matt White in a free safety. 5 formation. Douglas is the tail. Play fake Murray. Sets up in the pocket. Will throw downfield. Wide open in the middle. It's caught at the 25 by Rentavious Mooney. Shakes the man. He gets down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. Woo, woo, the crowd says. Murray in the shotgun on the near hash. Will pull it down and run it. Now he throws on the run, and it's caught in the end zone. Brendan Douglas, the touchdown. About 1.5 yards across the goal line. Murray rolled to his near side and threw off balance, and there was Douglas to make the catch and the score. On the near side, as a matter of fact, Lynch and Rome. Murray steps up in the pocket, throws on the run downfield. There's Wootney, makes the catch. Oh, and they tackle him by the ankle. Well, that would have been a long one. It would have been 75 yards, but UGAAINC got an ankle on. 25-yard line, moving to our right. And a play fake Murray, he'll keep it and run to the left side, and he's hammered after he gets the first down around the 16-yard line, just inside the 20. And the kick is up, and the kick is good on the 29-yard field goal. And the lone setback is Green. We play fake, and Murray's hit twice, and the ball is loose. And Missouri's going to pick it up and run it into the end zone for a touchdown, I think. Yes, Michael Sam. Green is the tailback. Murray's going to drop back and throw it to J.J. Green. Caught at the 43 to the 45, middle of the field to the 50. Takes the snap, drops back to the 41. Wide open. Lynch in the flat. Lynch to the 45 to the 40. Hurdles a man down to the 35-yard line. Big Artie Lynch pushed out of bounds by Braylon Webb at the 35-yard line. Play fake Murray sets up in the pocket. This time he has time. He dumps it over the line to Douglas. Douglas makes the catch. Turns and heads downfield inside the 20 down to the 18.
Get outside. We've really been stymied.
Green again, straight up the gut. 40, 45, 50. Tripped up a little bit, broke a tackle, weaving back and forth. 30, 25, 20 near sideline, looking for room down to the 10-yard line. J.J. Green all the way down to the Missouri 10. Marshall Morgan from the near hash. There's the snap and the hold, and the kick is up and it's high and it's between the pipes. Good. Marshall Morgan connects. 5 receivers, empty backfield from Missouri. Play clock at 6. There's the snap. Franklin with time. Steps up in the pocket. Now no time as Ray Drew will bear hug him from behind and drop him for a loss and a sack for Ray Drew. Missouri on the Dogs 43. Leading 28-13. Franklin has all kinds of time to throw, and boom! Wow! Incomplete over the middle. Josh Harvey Clemens. Aaron takes it back in the shotgun. Runs to the right, throws on the run. It's caught by Green. He stops, spins away from the tackle. Got the first down. He stood up on the hit and then to the turf. And we will go for it. There's the snap to Murray. Drops back with time, throws, and it's caught by Conley. Forward progress. He's got the first down at the 33. Murray's in the shotgun. J.J. Green back into the backfield. Fake to Green. Murray sets up with time, throws over the middle. There's Lynch open. He catches it with those big mitts and hauls it into his body, and it's down at the 12-yard line. They work from the far hash, moving to the left. Murray drops back, sets up, throws it. Fade pattern to Wooten. He made the over-the-shoulder catch. Rantavious Wooten for the touchdown in the near corner. Here comes a four-man rush. Franklin pressured, and he's sacked by Ray Drew, the disciple of disruption. Douglas is in the tailback. Murray takes the snap, throws it. He jumped pass to Douglas, completed the 45. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Douglas straight ahead. Big hole. Douglas 20, 15, stumbling 13. 3 receivers and a tight end. Lynch on the right end. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Play fake Douglas. Naked boot. Murray throws in the end zone. Touchdown Conley! On a crossing route from left to right. He caught it in the middle of the end zone. Under center is Mock this time, and he'll turn around, hand it off to Josie, and he got a big gaping hole, and he dives like Superman into the end zone for the touchdown. So the Tigers come in and knock off a depleted Dogs team. Georgia made a push after down by 18. They got to within 2, unable to catch the Tigers. 22-yard field goal attempt by Marshall Morgan is up and good. He was 2 for 2 last week against Missouri and gets the Dogs on the board first here this afternoon. To the true fullback spot, run it straight ahead with Douglas. He's got a big hole. Douglas bursts up inside the 35 down to the 31-yard line. Tackle made by Marshall, the strong safety. Snap for the Dogs. They toss it to Douglas with a blocker on the left side. Douglas to the 30, to the 25 sideline. Barrels over him and takes him with him inside the 20. It's a first down for the Dogs. Down at the 17. Hand off to Douglas, running straight ahead. Breaks through a tackle at the 15, at the 10, at the 5. Twisting down. Did he get a touchdown? No. Trying to back his way in with black shirts hanging on him. They spot him down inside the 1. Murray takes the snap, right guard, and he dives in there for the touchdown. Off to Wesley Tate. He tries to go wide to the left. Then he cuts back to the middle, runs right into Ray Drew. He ran into Floyd first on the edge as he works on the far hash in the shotgun. We'll throw it to the near side. Opening out of the backfield is Wesley Tate. He makes the catch and gets out of bounds.
The play is under further review.
They have called Ray Drew for a targeting foul, and that could be a huge play here in the second quarter. A targeting foul, and that is an automatic ejection, and now they will review it. Just a snap in the hold. They fake it, hand it off to Spear. He runs it into the end zone for the touchdown. 6:33 to go in the quarter. And they throw it out to the far side. We pick it off with Shaq Wiggins at the 40. They tried to run a trick play. Wiggins just picked it and returned it 40 yards for the touchdown. They had half their line up on the far hash. Carter Samuels in the center on the near side. He raised up and threw it to the left down the line of scrimmage. Wiggins stepped in front of the intended receiver, Tate, picked it off and ran 40 yards to the house for a touchdown. 2nd down and 8. Play fake. Carter Samuels sets up on the hash. Now pressured, and he will be sacked back on the 12-yard line by Jordan Jenkins, a linebacker, and joined by Chris Mays, the nose tackle. Jenkins with his 2nd sack of the season, and Carter Samuels is injured. Dogs lead 17-14. Murray play fake, throws on the near side. It's caught by Chris Conley at the Commodore 39-yard line. We got Wooten to the right, Conley to the left. We'll run it with Douglas. He runs outside the tackle, hesitates, now finds a gap inside the 30 and pushes his way down. It's a 4-receiver set, actually. Lynch is in as the tight end at one of them. Murray will throw, and it is caught on an out pattern near sideline to Reggie Davis. But plenty of time. Snap to Murray in the shotgun. Pump fake. Steps up in the pocket. He'll run it. 4-3-2. Nasty collision around the 2-yard line. And Murray crumpled to the ground. Play fake to Douglas. Murray's going to roll. Naked bootleg to the wide. He's going to keep it and run it into the end zone for his 2nd score of the game. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, great ball fake there. Aaron Murray had about 3 different options that he could take there for the touchdown.
Back in the shotgun. 3 receivers set. He drops back in the pocket with time. Steps up, and Jenkins is going to drop him for a loss, a sack. And back at the 27-yard line. That's the 2nd sack of the game for the linebacker, Jordan Jenkins. There's the snap. Stands in the pocket. Throws, and Conley reaches out and grabs it. Just snagged it right out of the air with his hands. That ball about chest high. Stay in the eye. Dogs on the Commodore 32. 2nd and short. Douglas with a big gap at left tackle. Douglas running hard on the seam. Still driving down inside the 20. Down to the 18. The 17-yard line. Douglas will not go down. Play clock down to 1. We just get the snap off. Murray throws it over the middle. It's caught on the back shoulder. Rhett McGowan with a tremendous catch right at the first down marker. Here's Marshall Morgan for a 22-yarder. The kick is straight away, and it's up and good. He runs out in motion to the wide side and lines up as a receiver. They'll throw it in that direction. He missed it. It bounced off his body, and we intercepted it. It bounced right off of Kimbrough, and the Dogs picked it with Corey Moore, who was right there in the right place at the right time. Seymour to the near side. 2 receivers to the far side. They fake a throw that way, keep it with the quarterback. He tries to run with blockers on the right, and he is bumped back into the backfield. A loss on the play. Leonard Floyd, 27-14. Robinette, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Pump fake. Here comes pressure. Throws it over the middle. Boom! Holy smokes! Oh, and here comes a late flag. You gotta be kidding me. Rameek Wilson with a vicious hit. It looked like it was all shoulder to break up the pass play over the middle at the 25-yard line. Now Barber gets the point, the kick away, and it's a long one, a beautiful punt to Krause, and the play is covered excellently by Connor Norman. Takes the snap, sets up, now scrambles out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to be sacked by Rameek Wilson back on the 22. Rameek got in there, the junior linebacker from Tampa, as Robinette tried to turn on the 180 again and run in the opposite direction. And big number 51, with his hair bouncing out from under his helmet, came flying in there for the sack. He lost 13 yards. It's 3rd and 18 for the Commodores. To pass, throws it into the end zone, and it's broken up. Oh, what a play by Swan. He got a hand on it, or else Krause catches that for a score. He was running a post pattern, and Damian Swan, the junior from Atlanta, made the play of the game to deflect that ball. Field goal to tie it. We've got 3 minutes to go. They hand it off to Seymour. Runs left, looking for blockers. Huge gaping hole. Touchdown. 31-27. Might be the last play of the game. 8 seconds to go. From the 28, Murray walks backwards. Now rolls out of the pocket. Has plenty of space over there to set up. Trying to send everybody deep. Now he lets it fly. Down around the 20-yard line. They've battled for it, and it's picked off. And that's the end of the game. Murray takes the snap, play fake, and he keeps it. Faked it to Gurley, and Murray's off and running down the field across the 40 to the 42, 43-yard line. Tackled by the safety, Jalen Watkins. Aaron under center this time. Gurley, play fake to him. Aaron wants to throw. He throws it to Gurley out of the backfield. Todd makes a nice catch on his back hip and heads to the Gator sideline across the 50. And we're around the 44-yard line. They get the snap off, hand it to Gurley's first carry. Big hole straight down the middle. 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, maybe. The 4-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot it back on the 5. A huge gaping hole between the guards, see, and Gurley hit it well, and it's 1st and goal for Georgia at the Florida 5. Riggs and Hargraves had to bring down the big hoss. 25-yard gain, handoff Gurley, breaks a tackle at the 5, stays on his feet, down to the 1. Touchdown, he got in! Touchdown, Georgia, and Todd Gurley. Velez 3 for 3 on the year. There's the snap and the hold. The kick is away, and the kick is no good. I think he missed it to the right. And the Georgia fans are cheering behind the goalpost. They saw it first. Creeping, they're going to bring everybody. Here they come. They bring the house. Murray throws it. Gurley's wide open down the middle of the field. Gurley to the 50. Runs by a man to the 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He angles right. Touchdown, baby!
a fantastic play call. That is film study all the way. The Gators brought up the strong safety, brought strong safety and Sam linebacker pressure. Immediately, Gurley comes from out of the backfield, goes to right where they vacated. Aaron Murray staying as tall and strong in the pocket, gets it to Gurley. He breaks through an arm tackle. You're not going to bring number 3 down like that. That outruns everybody else to the end zone.
Three-receiver formation from the far hash. Murray gets the snap, sets up on the 10, throws it hard. It's caught, snagged out of the air by Michael Bennett at the 30-yard line. He's tackled there, does a little roll, and jumps up and says, first down for the Bulldogs. Hargraves with the tackle. Dogs on the 43, 1st and 10, handed off to Douglas, starts left, cuts back right, runs through a tackle, runs over another man, boom, still on his feet, far sideline, and works his way down inside the Gator 40. What a run by Zonka Jr. Brendan Douglas, first down in Gator territory for Georgia. Marshall Morgan will kick it from the far hash. Morgan this season 2 for 3 on 50-yarders plus. There's the snap in the hold. The kick is away. It's high, end over end. Will it reach? And it does! Yes! 50-yarder just gets across the crossbar. Play fake Murray, going to roll to the right. He faked to Douglas. He's got all kinds of time. Going to throw it wide open is Lynch. He catches it at the Gator 40, sidesteps a man at the 34, and is tackled at the 29, making the 28-yard line of Florida by Cody Riggs, the safety. A 27-yard attempt from the far hash, kicking, I think, into the sun to the right. There's the snap in the hold. The kick is high, and it is good. Snap to Murray in the shotgun. They've got everybody to the left. They throw it deep, and it's caught by, is that McGowan? At the 16-yard line. He dives for the first down. Stop the clock. 32-yard attempt from the far hash by Morgan. The kick is away, and the kick is good. Marshall Morgan, 3 for 3 today. Unbalanced line to the right. Murphy under center will play fake, set up and throw in the pocket, but he won't get a chance. He will be sacked back on the Gator 47-yard line. Garrison Smith, one of the guys in there, along with the linebacker Leonard Floyd. Gators threatening here. Murphy going to be sacked back on the 30-yard line. Pressure came in from Garrison Smith. That's another one for the big senior from Atlanta. Just outside the 5. They give it to Brown again. He breaks to the near side, and he's going to dive into the end zone for the touchdown. He started straight, veered outside, bounced to the left, and dove across the goal line as he neared the end zone. Early halfway deep in the end zone. Play fake Todd. Murley sacked in the back, and it's going to be a safety for Florida. The pistol. Murphy back. Play fake. He keeps it. Rolls to the near side. 10, 5. Dives into the end zone. He dove over the tackler. Got a touchdown. Brown and Showers. Flip-flop. They snap it. Going for 2. We pressure. They throw it into the end zone. It's caught by Clay Burton, the tight end. 3rd and 12 for the Gators from the Dogs' 43-yard line. Snap to Murphy. Here comes the blitz. We're going to chase him down. And Corey Moore going to sack him back in Gator territory at the 42. An enormous loss as the safety out of Griffin came flying in one of the gaps and chased down Tyler Murphy for a huge loss back on the Florida 43-yard line. Snap it to Murray. Rolls the pocket. Throws. Caught by McGowan. And he's going to get the first down on the far side of the field across the 30 at the 29-yard line. He'll take a knee here, turn around and give the ball to the official. And they're going to let the clock tick down. That's it. They don't have to take another snap. And you just hope nothing extracurricular happens in the celebration. Georgia has won this ball game as the final 20 seconds will tick away. 23-20. And by no means was it easy.
Welcome to Game Day and happy homecoming to all you Bulldogs. Now the Dogs haven't played at home in a month, and today they host Appalachian State in the two teams' first ever meeting. The Mountaineers come to Athens sporting a 2-7 record, fresh off a loss at home against Chattanooga. And the Dogs are fresh off a victory, a big victory against Florida, final score 23-20. Now as maligned as the Georgia defense has been, they sure came up huge in the biggest grudge match of the season. Although the Gators did manage 20 points, they failed to score on a drive in excess of 50 yards. This defense, remember, has featured 7 true freshman starters who have had to grow up in a hurry. They can look up to junior superstar Ramik Wilson. The linebacker had an explosive game in Jacksonville and leads the league with a whopping 80 tackles. This defense, however, has yet to hold an opponent to under 20 points, and today may be the day to do it. Coach Rick told us his thoughts on that side of the ball.
I think our defense is playing better, and I think even earlier in the season there were some things we were doing very well, like I said before. It became a broken record, but to get as many third and mediums and longs as we were getting, it means you're doing some good things on first and second down, one being handling the run game pretty good.
Quarterback Aaron Murray has been breaking records and leading the conference in a new category almost every week, but it's his passing efficiency that has led to his success in the 2013 season. Especially impressive given the rotating receiving corps. Georgia has featured a new leading receiver in 5 of the 8 games this season. The contests at Tennessee and Vanderbilt were the most detrimental for Georgia's receivers, losing Justin Scott Wesley, Michael Bennett, and Chris Conley. Conley leads the team with 30 receptions for 418 yards and 4 touchdowns. And while he continues to recover, Michael Bennett has returned, playing last week at Florida, where he led the team with 5 catches for 59 yards. The return of sophomore tailback Todd Gurley added a much-needed spark on Georgia's offense. He had a 73-yard touchdown catch and finished with 87 yards receiving to help sink Florida last week. Now, Coach Rick said he is still hobbling around and getting back in his groove. Now, a Bulldog who has certainly found his groove in the 2013 season is sophomore kicker Marshall Morgan. He leads the SEC in scoring average at 10.2 points per game. He made all 3 field goal attempts against Florida and is 13 for 15 this year. His success has received conference and national attention, SEC Special Teams Player of the Week a couple times this year, and recently he's been named a semifinalist for the Lou Groza Award, the top award in college football kicking. Morgan represents the whole SEC, being the only player from the conference. Today's kickoff between the hedges is set for 12:31, live audio and post-game packages right here at GeorgiaDogs.com. Thank you for joining us this morning for Game Day. I'm Olivia Harlan. We'll see you next week.
Marshall will fake it and run to the near side and drop for a loss this time. Corey Moore, the safety from Griffin, Georgia. They're ready to move. Snap to Marshall, sets up and throws, passes broken up just across the goal line by Damian Swan, trying to go to C.J. Uzama. Mays and Smith down linemen, and then Floyd and Jenkins on the edges. Nick Marshall will fake it and keep it and dance around behind the line of scrimmage and just dart forward and try to get what he can. 3 receiver set, Gurley the lone setback. Murray play fake, rolls on the bootleg to the right, and there's Bennett wide open, catches it at the 40 to the 50, far sideline 40, stops at the 35, 10 for the Dogs at the Auburn 34. Quickly up to the line, handoff Gurley, breaks through the line, tries to rip through a defender at the 28, he drags him 3rd and 3, we run out of the shotgun. Looked like Auburn moved early. Murray fires on a quick slant, it's caught by Rump on a diving effort for the first down. Play clock at 2. They get the snap off. Hand it to Gurley. Straight ahead. Gurley 20. Gurley 15. He carries a man down to the 10. And I think he got the first down. It'll depend on the spot. And Murray gets a 1-yard push to the 9. 1st and goal. Here's Gurley. Straight ahead. Breaks the tackle. 5, 4, 3. Touchdown. Todd Gurley. He just ran right through Ryan Smith and into the end zone for the score. The Dogs are right back in it. Now they shift Mason to the left. Marshall in the shotgun will throw it. He lobs it up towards the end zone, and it is broken up by Damian Swan. Tried to go to Coates. Swan got in front of him and made a very nice play in the front left corner of the end zone to bring up 4th down. 36-yard field goal try by Parkey. We blocked it. It was low. We blocked it. It never made it there. Georgia with its 2nd blocked field goal of the season. And the Dogs defense or special teams comes up with a big play right there with 3:10 to go. They blocked the Parkey kick for the Bulldogs in Auburn territory right on the logo at the 47-yard line. And that's going to be a gain of 7. 4 seconds to go in the half. Murray in the shotgun, throws it wide open in the flat. Gurley makes the catch. Gurley at the 35-yard line. He leaps out of bounds ahead of the first down marker. Receivers. Murray scrambles to his right, fires. There it is into the middle of the field, but we got a first down. The catch by Conley makes his first catch of the game. So is the holder. Theus is the snapper. There's the snap in the hold. The kick is away. It's very high. It's end over end, and it's good. We'll work out of the shotgun. 3 receiver formation, 2 right and 1 left. Murray will throw. It's caught by Wooten on a quick slant from the outside. He catches it at the 35. Wooten, Bennett, and McGowan, the 3 receivers in this formation. Flag down. Pass is caught by Wooten. He sidesteps one man, then twisted around at the 42. Murray takes the shotgun snap with time in the pocket, fires it over the middle. It's caught by Rhett McGowan in traffic at the 35. Play clock at 5. They get the snap off. Murray will keep it and run. Straight ahead, 15, 10, breaks the tackle. 5, 4, 3, touchdown, baby!
Boy, what a gutsy call right there. That was a check at the line of scrimmage. I think it came from up in the booth. What Mike Bobo saw, changed that play to a quarterback draw. Aaron Murray, nifty running too.
Marshall going to keep it. Mays just rips his head off and twists him back the other way. He tackled him up high. 1st and 10 for Georgia. Murray going deep. There's Wooten down deep down the middle of the field. Oh, what a catch! He stretched out and caught it at the Auburn 43-yard line, and he's shaken up on the play. Jonathan Jones was right there with him. What a catch by Rantavius Wooten, 41 yards. Boy, he really sacrificed his body as he just laid out, and he probably fell on the ball when he landed. Back in the shotgun, Gurley takes the handoff, runs wide to the right, breaks the tackle, and they look like they grabbed his face mask at the 45. Now there comes the flag. Gurley kept running. Another flag is out. The Dogs have the ball on the Auburn 33. Murray, all kinds of time to pass, finds Douglas complete at the 28, spins away from a tackle, still on his feet, down inside the 20, down to the 16, maybe the 17-yard line. Got 2.5. He keeps it on the fake to Gurley. Murray running straight ahead, down inside the 5-yard line. It's going to be a first down, 1st and goal for Reezy. Shotgun snap. Murray looks, throws on the far side of the field. It's caught. Yes. Wooten. Yeah. Touchdown right on the goal line. Rantavius Wooten made the catch. He had a man draped all over him. And the Dogs get on the board with 6 more. It's 37-23, and the crowd is not booing in the far corner. They're saying woo. Big 3rd down coming up here for the Georgia defense. Auburn. Well, they ran into their own guy. They handed it off to Mason and Lewis. We run McGowan in motion to the far side of the field. Murray's in the shotgun. Gurley's in the backfield. Aaron back to pass, sets up a screen to the near side. Caught by Gurley with blockers to the 45, to the 50, to the 45. He hesitates near sideline 40, 35, 34, 30. No, 34 is where they spot him out of bounds. To the near side. We work between the hash marks. Moving left. Murray. Play fake. Gurley will throw it. There's Lynch wide open. 10, 5, steps over a man. Touchdown inside the pylon on the far side of the field.
Boy, just a great play call right there. We went trips left, had Big Artie Lynch as the only receiver on the right side of the formation.
Kick going to come down on the 7 to, that's Grant. Grant across the far side of the field, running laterally at the 19, and we drive him back with Blake Sailors. 3rd down and 10. Can the Dogs defense come up with a big stop here with the clock at 5:41 rather. Here's Marshall chased out of the pocket. Rameek Wilson gonna drag him down from behind. Rameek with a sack back at the 14-yard line, and look at that defense. Snap. Fake to Gurley. Throw it on the right flat to Michael Bennett for a screen on the wide receiver. No, that's Rhett McGowan. Excuse me. McGowan made the catch, and he sneaks down the sideline. Got the first down. 350 and moving. Dogs down by 6 from the Auburn 30. Hand off to Gurley. Straight ahead. Gurley pounds somebody at the 25. Stays on his feet down to the 20-yard line. He got 10 on that run, and it may be a first down. Bennett and Conley to the near side. I formation. 1st and 15. Play fake. Murray sets up, throws down the middle. There's Bennett, a sliding catch inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line right in front of Jermaine Whitehead. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Murray in the shotgun. There's the snap. Murray looks. Now he runs. He will run. And Murray, I think he got there. Did he get there? Yeah! He broke the plane. He ran it straight down the far hash, and he got ball across the goal line. It took a while for him to signal. They waved it off to review the play. Now here's Marshall Morgan for the point after try. Theus with the snap. Erickson the hold. Morgan the kick. It's good. 38-37. Dogs lead for the first time tonight. And that's the ball game as Auburn wildly runs onto the field. Murray assisted up.
Murray, fifth-year senior, 6'1", 208 from Tampa, Florida. That's how the Georgia offense stacks up as the senior night festivities continue. Aaron Murray being greeted by his family and friends on the field here at Sanford Stadium. Hugs all around and a standing ovation for a jam-packed crowd here. Approaches and we're underway. Final home game of the year for Georgia. Dawson moves to his right, runs it out of the end zone, 3 yards deep. Far side of the field, 10, 15, angles this way, got a seam, 20, 25, breaks the tackle, 30, cuts in at the 39, all the way out to the 40-yard line. This time, Gurley offset to the left, takes the snap, has time, dumps it to the right, screen pass to Gurley. Gurley 50, 40, far sideline 30, 25, 20, and tripped up at the 15, falls ahead to the 10, maybe even the 9. It's first and goal, Dogs on the Kentucky 9. Murray play fake, throw it into the end zone, sliding catch, touchdown, Rhett McGowan. Just like that, the Dogs on the board in 1:04. It's at 7-0. Defense comes up tight for Georgia. Whitlow in the shotgun. There's the snap. He drops back. Pressure from the edges. Pressure from the front. And Whitlow goes down at the 23-yard line. Tight end Lynch in that grouping. Murray's going to take the snap, take it, and run straight ahead. He got the first down. Murray screen to the near side. Gurley, he's got running room. Gurley 10, Gurley 5. He leaps! And what is it? Touchdown! Superman in the near corner. Oh, he got in the air from about the 3. He leaped, he stretched the ball inside the pylon across the goal line. The officials looked at each other, and then they said touchdown. Cats first and 10 on their 21-yard line. Whitlow takes it, tries to run it straight ahead. He runs into the pile and fumbles the football. Georgia has recovered. Dogs go back to work after the Cats fumble. Murray will fake to throw it down the line, throws it over the middle, and that is Brendan Douglas, the freshman, catches it on a middle screen and shoves his way down inside the 5, down to the 2. He was still had those legs churning, but Kentucky was driving him sideways. Formation, play fake. Murray will throw it to tight end Arthur Lynch in the back corner of the end zone for a touchdown. Towards the old railroad tracks, Georgia with a 2-touchdown lead. Fake to Douglas. Murray's going to take off. Murray 45-40, 35-30, cuts back at the 29. They just get his ankle. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap. Murray on the far hash, fires over the middle. Caught. Touchdown over the middle. Arthur Lynch with his second touchdown catch of the night. The senior scores again, and it's 27-7. 8-7, 9:45 to go in the quarter. Smith stands in the pocket, fakes the end around. Now he tries to run, and he's going to be dropped from behind by Josh Harvey Clements. Murray all alone in the backfield. Shotgun formation, takes the snap. Here comes pressure. Ball batted in the air, and it's picked off inside the 5 by Kentucky. The pass was tipped by our guy and picked off by Khalid Henderson, and now Murray is injured. Maxwell Smith with the crowd noise rising, in trouble in the pocket. Now steps up, tries to run out of trouble. Going to be tackled at the 10-yard line. Rameek Wilson, the linebacker. 8 seconds to go in the half. Dogs at the Cats 44. Mason all kinds of time. Finds McGowan deep in a little pocket there in the zone. They call the line of scrimmage actually the 24-yard line. Here's Mason, screen left to Gurley. Gurley catches it at the 25, puts a hand on the ground. 10, 5, touchdown. He shredded the defense on the left side. He put that hand on the ground to keep his balance, and then he just weaved his way down the field and into the end zone for the score.
Good touch.
6th catch of the night for McGowan. He's the Dogs' leading receiver. Handoff Gurley wide around the left side. Gurley to the 10, Gurley to the 5, far sideline, near the goal line. First and goal at the 1, and Mason, I think, will keep it in, and touchdown. Smith, the quarterback, he's in for Whitlow, who was injured in the first half.
take it out of the shotgun, hand it off to Raymond Sanders, and the ball got loose. Ball on the turf towards the Kentucky sideline, and Georgia football. Pass play, Mason, handoff. J.J. Green is straight ahead, spins at the goal line, touchdown. A man bounced off of him as he spun him into the end zone. That was Fred Tiller that couldn't bring him down at the goal line, and Green, the freshman, gets the score. That was on a 69-yard run by Mobley in the first half. Maxwell Smith goes down. There's the snap. Here comes pressure, and the ball is loose. It's picked up by Georgia. Josh Harvey Clemens with another one. He fell on the ball. We knocked it loose. We brought the house. Leonard Floyd may have slapped it out of his hands. Smith just stood in the pocket, didn't have the football, standing up looking for it, and then Josh Harvey Clemens again tried to pick it up and run. Second 10 from the 45. Mason will fake to Green, roll this side. Hudson Mason throws back across his body. Sliding catch in Cats territory. Rhett McGowan, the senior walk-on from Calhoun, having himself a big old night. Mason's under center, takes the snap. Brendan Douglas, big hole left side at left guard and tackle, and Douglas easily into the end zone for the touchdown. He fakes inside, the pitch to Godhigh, hitting the backfield for a loss back at the 17-yard line. Going to be a loss of 5. Rameek Wilson with the loss, with the tackle for loss, and Sterling Bailey back in the backfield as well. Georgia's defense read that one very well, Z. Pistol formation, and he'll run with Sims as the blocker. Lee to the near side, runs into a wall of red shirts on the near sideline at the 20. The Dogs stop him on 4th down. Defense led by Josh Harvey Clemens, the strong safety. The bad Lee fakes the toss, will throw it to the corner. There's an open man for a touchdown. That's Smelter. Boy, was he open in the far corner of the end zone. Gurley's open in the left flat. He'll throw downfield. It's caught by Conley at the 40. Chris curled around, then back downfield to try to get some more yards after the catch. He's brought down by Jamia Thomas at the 42-yard line. Andrews back deep. Here comes Tech. They came after it, couldn't get it. Erickson gets the punt off. It's going to take a great Georgia bounce from the 28, rolling inside the 15, inside the 10, and down at the 8-yard line. Here they run the option. They go left. Now they come back right, and St. John Days clobbered at the 20 in the backfield. Marlo Herrera got in there first, and Jordan Jenkins joining in on the stop. Mason back to pass, play fake. He'll throw open as Conley catches it on the left sideline, and he'll be brought down where at the 39-yard line. Enough for the first down. Screen to the right to Gurley. Gurley with the catch, 15, 20 with a block, 25, 26. He got a first down. Clock moving at 1:26. Mason with time, stands in the pocket, now flushed out to the near side. Throws, he's got Conley open, caught at the 40. Tiptoes out of bounds at the 43-yard line. That'll be a gain of 16. Mason in the pocket, now will run. 25, angling this way, 20, cuts downfield, 15, 10, 9. Where'd he step out of bounds? Inside the 9 at the 8. It's another first down. Mason with the shotgun snap, rolling right, wide open is Gurley, caught at the 6. He dives again. Did he get in? Yeah, baby! He did it last week. He did it again this week. He dove from the 3, stretched that ball out over the goal line, got it inside the pylon on the far side, and the Dogs finally on the board with 34 seconds to go in the half. Lee looking, now he just flings it deep. Here's a Hail Mary. Throws it into traffic, and it's tipped and caught on the tip, intercepted by Georgia inside the 10-yard line. Then the helmet comes off. Quincy Mauger. Play fake, Mason sets up and throws down the middle. Caught by Bennett, spinning and catching it on the logo at the 45. Tackled at the 47 by Damon Smith, the safety from Monroe, Georgia. In the shotgun, takes the snap, will throw it, lobs it to the near side. It's caught, and Rantavius Wooten out of bounds. 4 receivers and Douglas in the backfield. Shotgun formation on 3rd and 10 from the Tech 48. Mason pump fakes, now throws it deep. There's Lynch, and he will go up and grab it! Oh, what a catch, Artie Lynch at the Tech 18-yard line. Chris Milton was right on him, but that is an outstanding catch by the senior tight end from Massachusetts. There's the snap in the hole. The placement is good. The kick is away, and the kick is good. Mason in the shotgun takes the snap. Has time, looking downfield. He'll throw it. Conley's open and makes the catch. Yes! At the Tech 42-yard line, he had to slide to the turf to grab it. Sixth penalty of the night for Georgia. Mason's going to throw an out route. Conley, nice grab into the Tech sideline. First and 10 on the 29. Screen to the right to J.J. Green. Makes the catch. Green 30. Green 25. Green 20. And down at the 19-yard line. Shotgun. Green's in the game. Mason with time. Pump fake. Throws into the end zone. Back in the end zone is Bennett. Touchdown under the goalpost. He actually bumped into it. Tiptoeing out of the back line of the end zone for the touchdown. Pitch to Sims. No, that's that Days. Sinjin Days. He's dropped for a major loss. Marlo Herrera came flying in and dropped him back at the 17-yard line. Lee, quick throw on the slant, touchdown. Mason in the shotgun. Snap. He looks downfield. There he throws it, and it is caught at the midfield stripe. Bennett makes the catch at the 50. He got the first down and a little bit more. Snap. Mason looks right, throws it in that direction. Caught, snatched out of the air by McGowan. 37. Mason in the shotgun, throws it wide open over the middle. Bennett, 25, 20 near sideline, runs into a tackler. Trailing by 10. Snap. Give it to Gurley. Gurley, big hole. 15, 10, 5. He breaks a tackle at the 5, down to the 3, maybe even the 2. It's going to be goal to go for the Dogs. Motion for the Dogs. Give it to Gurley. Cuts back behind the center. Did he get in? He fell to the goal line. Yeah, touchdown! Tech using all the clock they can. 10 on the play clock. Now up over the ball and ready to snap it. Lee drops back to throw. Backpedaling, flings it down the field. That's interception. Baked. It picked off by the Dogs. Far sideline. Josh Harvey Clements picked it off at the 40. You can see it coming a mile away. Dogs ball where at the 25-yard line of Georgia Tech with 5:43 to go. First and 10 at the 25. We run out of the eye. Hand off Gurley. Gurley breaks a tackle. Gurley at the 20. Gurley at the 10. They're yanking at the ball down to the 13. There's the snap in the hole. The kick is away, and it is good. Morgan with another field goal, and we are tied at 27. The Dogs trailed by 20 in this ball game. Tech taking its time. Handoff. Oh, we hit Lasky in the backfield, and we sling him around at the 41-yard line of Marlo Herrera. Lee back to pass. Looks to the far side. Throws, and it is incomplete, out of bounds. And he talks to Robert Godhigh to his left. Godhigh goes in motion. Lee will keep it, and Lee will score with Herrera trying to tackle him up high. 11-yard gain. Here comes Bennett in motion again. Gurley back there. There's the give. Gurley right side this time. Gurley, touchdown, baby! Gurley with a 6-yard explosion, leaned across the goal line, falling down for the score, and Georgia's an extra point away from a second overtime. Gurley's in the game, and he gives it to Gurley. Gurley, big hole, 20, 15, 10, 5. Give me some end zone. Yeah! 25-yard run for Todd Gurley. And the Dogs have their first lead of the night in overtime number 2. 3rd and 2 from the 3. They toss it to Godhigh. Left side. Oh, we hit him up. Back at the 6-yard line. Leonard Floyd took a ride on the back of the little guy and drove him back. They spot him at the 6, maybe the 5.5. Here's the ball game. Snap to Lee. He'll throw it in the end zone. It's batted in the air and knocked away. It hits the ground. We hit the ground. We battered it down. Dogs win it in overtime. Snap, hold, kick. He missed it. Left. The bench explodes.
Those steps I take and calling out your name. I'm crying out again. It's never enough. Can I bring back better days? And now I see these walls closing in on me. Have been in here too long, must break away. All this pain won't let me go.
setback. He's about 7 or 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers to the far side for the Dogs, going right to left. Stretch handoff to Caleb Keene. Big hole! 30, 35, 40. Caleb running behind blockers. 50, 40, 30. Go Caleb! 15, 10, 5. Yes, sir! Touchdown!